What's up guys, I'm SeeJayAre and these are my first impressions of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Team Canada.
Hey, what's up guys? Just want to give you some quick first impressions of the first 8 to 10 hours or so of Horizon Zero Dawn on the PS4. Probably one of my, top 3 most anticipated releases of 2017. Horizon Zero Dawn, you play as the main character. Her name is Aloy. Really cool to see another female main character. There's been a lot, like Tomb Raider, with the Last of Us series, a lot of prominent female video game characters. I think that's cool. Kind of gotten used to it. Not that I ever really had any issue with it in the first place, but she's pretty badass. So yeah, it's just kind of cool to see a female main character in video games. So you play as Aloy. The opening sequence in the game, you're actually a little girl. Well, you start off as a baby, and this, I think his name is Roast. He kind of vouches for you, and you both, in doing so, you are both then outcast from the tribe, and then you are now part of, what do they call them? I think the Nora, I think they call them if they're outcast. Anyway, so you and this older gentleman who's taken care of, who's decided to take care of you, have been outcast. So she basically grows up with this older guy, and he teaches her how to hunt and all that stuff. And then basically she learns that if she does this thing called the trials, she can become a part of the tribe again. So then they start training from when she was pretty young for like years to train for these trials. This is all in the beginning hour of the game, not really spoilers. That's all I'll say, I guess, about the story. I don't want to say what happens next, but so anyways, you play as Aloy. The opening sequence, absolutely beautiful. I think one of the better opening sequences in any video game. Really sets up the world and Aloy as a character and kind of the issues that she's going through and her struggles. The graphics in this game, I think it's safe to say that this is the best looking console game of all time. I've been playing on my 4K TV in HDR, and it rivals a lot of stuff that I play on my high-end gaming PC. Not quite on that level, but you can forget sometimes that you're playing on a PS4. It's gorgeous. Lighting's amazing. Sometimes it looks almost photorealistic, some of the scenery. Graphic wise, it's been great. No real hiccups, a little bit of slowdown here and there, but no graphical glitches or no game glitches at all so far. So technically it's been very good. The voice acting is very good on for the most part. There is some issues with like syncing the lips with the words, and that kind of takes you out a little bit, but it's not bad. Facial animations in this, absolutely fantastic, probably some of the best ever. Just a matter of getting it in sync with the voice. It's a little bit off sometimes. It can be a little bit jarring. I've decided you can actually remove a lot of the HUD elements, and then I think you can bring them up with a button press. So I've done that, and it's super immersive when you do that. So yeah, graphically, absolutely fantastic so far. Like I said, I'm 8 to 10 hours in. Gameplay wise, I would say it plays... the setup of the game is a lot like a Far Cry game. If you've played the Far Cry series, then you'll be familiar with this. The mechanics, you're basically using bow type weapons, no real guns, basically bow based and trapped. You're shooting projectiles a lot of the time, I should say. So kind of primitive weapons, but still with like a futuristic twist. If you don't know, basically you're fighting against like robot dinosaurs. So it has like that what do they call it? Post-apocalyptic. So post-apocalyptic, but like hundreds of years after the apocalypse kind of thing. And things like the robot dinosaurs have kind of taken over. Everything is like super green. There's some ruins, but it's been overrun by greenery and forests and trees and plants and all that kind of stuff. So really cool setting. Gameplay wise, it plays a lot like the Tomb Raider series. I thought that the last Tomb Raider was one of my favorite games ever made. The combat system in that was fantastic. I don't think it's quite as refined as that, but it's really good. It's open world, so I actually like games a little bit more like Tomb Raider that give you the sense of being open world, but it's a little bit more confined and a little bit more guided as to what to do next. This is a true open world game, so It does take a little bit of time to figure out, to get in a groove of where to find your next mission, what missions to do. You'll learn that some missions are more important than others. The one that I can highly recommend that you do are the hunting trials. Anyways, I think there's 15 total in the game. And basically they serve as really good tutorials on weapons. So there's one that's called, oh God, what is it called? It's like a snare. So you're shooting at birds, and what it does is it'll fire a projectile on a rope out, and it will hit the bird, and then it clamps it to the ground, so it can bring the bird down to the ground. You shoot it a couple times with that, and then eventually that character will flip over and be vulnerable to you can just kill it easy. Anyways, the hunter trials are where you learn how to use those weapons. You can find tutorial missions, but I tend to skip those and just do the hunter trials, and it gives you a good background on how to properly use those weapons, and then you're actually gaining some pretty cool, some really good XP and some pretty cool bonuses if you complete them all at the highest. It's called like full sun level or something like that, and there's some pretty cool unlocks with that. The one thing I'll mention about the side missions, I've been doing quite a few of them. From what I've read, you can beat this game if you just plow through the main story in about 30 hours. Maybe a little bit shorter. So I have been doing some side missions. The one thing I'll mention about the side missions are they tend to be a little bit too long and sometimes tedious. So you'll accept a side mission. So say you're doing a main mission, you happen to come across an icon for another mission. You're like, okay, while I'm here, I'll do that. The problem is you'll complete the little mission, then it'll be like, okay, now you have to do this. And it'll take you somewhere way off again. Then you complete that and it's like, now you got to do this. And it starts a whole chain of side missions. And there's no payoff after each section. So you complete that little section, you don't get anything. You don't get any XP until you complete the whole entire thing. So often what you think will be a quick side mission for some quick XP will turn into like an hour mission to complete something and, you know, get XP at the very end. I would have liked them to see them dole out some XP for each step, just so it made it worth your while you were on your way to something else. Just a minor grievance. The open world, it's quite a large world. Another issue I'm finding is traveling in between locations. I'm doing a lot of running in this game. Now you can tame some of the dinosaurs or beasts or whatever, and you can ride them, which makes it a little bit easier. I'm starting to get better at that. And then you can fast travel. The save points are campfires, so it's kind of like Dark Souls-ish. So it's always good to, whenever you run past one, just to save one, because you can fast travel in between campfires. But you have to have a fast travel pack to do that. And from what I've seen, I've got like 25 of them. You do find quite a few of them, so it should be more than enough. It shouldn't really cost you a whole lot to fast travel. But I am finding I'm running around more than I would like to be, and it's taking a lot of time to get in between to other missions. So yeah, I'm trying to think what else. So I mentioned it's like Far Cry. So you are liberating outposts, basically. That's what they call it in Far Cry. You're taking on bandits. They're like bandit outposts, and once you defeat all the bandits in that outpost, you can claim it, and then you'll get like a merchant in there, and you can buy stuff, and it's kind of like a home base type thing, and those will be scattered throughout. Other types of missions, a lot of fetch. You're fetching a lot of stuff, the typical side quest stuff. I'm not all that impressed so far with the side quests, but the main storyline's pretty engaging. It's been great. I can safely say that it's definitely met my expectations. I was pretty hyped for this game, not humped. So it is exceeding my expectations. Like I said, looks absolutely beautiful. Story's been great. Gameplay mechanics. One thing I'll mention that I forgot about gameplay. This is not a game that you can just kind of run and gun. You really do have to plan your strategy before you attack. Case in point, at the outpost, you've really got to plan a strategy, and you have to take a few guys out stealthily. Like, you can hide in bushes and sneak up and do a stealth kill. You need to thin out the herd before you go guns blazing, because if you do, you're probably gonna die. It's not an easy game to just go run and gun mode, and a lot of times at the beginning I had to get myself out of that mentality. I'm just like, oh, I'll just blow this up, set this trap here, blow this up, and it would backfire because there'd just be too many guys on me. Basically, if they see you, they'll sound an alarm, so you want to stop them from doing that because it just brings more guys. So you really do need to plan your attack. It's pretty challenging at times if you don't plan your route. So that was something that I had to get myself out of the mentality I felt like in Far Cry, you could do that a lot more. You could just run and gun. Not so much in this game. So there's a lot of stealth action. But it just adds to the depth of the gameplay. So anyways, guys, that's it for my somewhat quick first impressions of Horizon Zero Dawn. Let me know in the comments below if you picked it up. Let me know how far you are and what you guys think of it so far. Obviously, the Nintendo Switch is coming out tomorrow. I'll quickly mention Matt and I are picking up, Gamer Alley and I are picking up ours tonight at 12. So we'll be back on YouTube. We're doing a live stream at 12:30 a.m. our time. I've set up a live stream thing on my channel. You should be able to find it there somewhere, but we'll be live at 12:30 Eastern time Thursday, technically Friday morning. So stay tuned for that. But let me know what you guys think of Horizon Zero Dawn, and I'll see you guys in the stream tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next episode.